You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're going to come across. And you don't know the power of reaching out to people and sharing the service with them. Had it not been for TelexFREE service and him being on it, probably would have never been in business. And that's why I tell you guys, you have to understand the power of what we have. I want to introduce another young man that I'm going to bring up, and then I'm going to let him introduce his guest. But before I do that, guys, I want you to hear from I want to hear from another, and he might kill me for doing this, but he's a big guy, but I got to introduce him anyway. This is another gentleman I got on the phone. I talked to him, and I was trying to tell him about the business. We've been in some other things that went okay. We were in some other things that flopped. But I said, Johnny, this is the one. And he said, really, what makes you think this is one? He said, okay, meet me. And we sat there at the Thumbs Up, and we sat there and we talked about it. We talked about the comp plan. We talked about how this is different. And Johnny went home, and he just literally another person that started an explosion. And I want him to tell you his very quick story. Johnny, come on down. He's a big guy, guys. So give him a big hand.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your leadership.
I appreciate you.
Amen.
I'm making money, but don't leave me hanging.
Amen. That's a good thing. Real quick, I'm going to tell you my story. My name is Johnny Chase, as he told you. Last year, I was bedridden for 9.5 months. 6 weeks in the hospital, 6 counts of congestive heart failure, and 2 surgeries. I got out of the hospital on May the 3rd of last year, and I knew I wanted to do something. And I was looking for that right vehicle, so I interviewed about 20 network marketing companies, because this is a $167 billion industry. I needed to be a part of it. And I saw one that I was interested in. I looked at it, listened to it 5 times over the phone. I talked to the people 5 times, but there was no consistency. Every time they spoke to me, they spoke something different. And that wasn't no integrity. So then me and Randy had a chance to talk. Randy said, Johnny, this is what it is. And I looked at it, I got so excited. This was Tuesday. And mind you, I've just been out of the hospital a week. And I called my doctor, asked him about, they was having in Florida. They was having a convention in Florida. So I asked my doctor if I could go. He said no. So I called my friend Elon up and told him to drive me down there. And so we went down there. At the end of this meeting, I was so excited. I got up and I said, Elon, let's go. We got to get back to Atlanta. I pull out the parking lot and I realized I hadn't signed up. And so I had to turn right back around, track Randy and Sonia down, and I signed up in this business. And I called my daughter up. She's 23. She said, Dad, what I need? I told her about it. She said, okay, you want my credit card? Because she's ready to roll with this thing. This thing has been an explosion to me. The type of money I'm making now, I'm only been able to work about 15% because of my health. Today I'm up to about 80%. Because when you make money, you get excited. Am I right? Come on now. And so I give it up to God and put it around. And this has reminded me of my first time on my first check in network marketing. I'm going to be real brief. I remember my first check. And it's been a long time since I remember that first check. I got that check, it was on a Friday. And I got to the waiting on the mailman to get my check. I got to the mailbox, I opened the check up, y'all. And I can tell you now, because this is way back when. It was $18,334.17. I was real excited. It was 10 minutes before I called my wife and said, well, yes. She said, I'm 5 minutes away from home. I said, okay, hurry up, get home. We got to go to the bank. So we get ready. She get home at 15 after. She got to go inside. I said, girl, we got to go. So we finally get to the credit union. They closed. Can y'all imagine have to go to sleep with a check like that in your pocket? So, I'm up all night placing. Girl, why did you get this? We go to the bank. I'm walking in, I'm just talking, and she's like, okay, go see, we'll go in the morning. So in the morning came, I woke up, it was 7 o'clock. I said, get up, baby, we gotta go to the bank. She said, what time is it? I said, 7 o'clock. I said, what, the bank open at 8:30? I said, well, we gotta get there. So finally, she woke up at 8 o'clock. We get to the bank at 20 minutes after 8. I was excited until I got there. There's about 35, 40 people in line. And they open the bank and I'm at the back of the line. I'm like, yo, this ain't working. I'm pacing, people look at me. I don't know what happened. I said, I just yelled up, excuse me, big fat check coming through. Big fat check coming through. And everybody caught it like red feet. And I went up to the bank and the teller looked at my check. She said, oh my God, you flipped me our number. Two people after me from on the way out. And let me tell you, this has been a phenomenal thing. This company has exceeded what I was doing then. So I'm telling you, you want to live life, live it with TelexFREE, because you'll always be free, you'll always have money, and you'll always have friends wanting something. The last thing I say, I've only personally brought 9 people. And on the ones that I brought out training, I have over 30 team leaders in my organization. On those few people. We don't have a lot of people, but a lot of people learn, and they got multiple team builders. We have my daughter, 23, she's got out how many team builders? And she closed on my house at 23. Thanks to TelexFREE. I just want to thank y'all.